Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long while since since I last recorded the video. The reasons are the same reasons, but mostly because there was not a lot of trading opportunities for the last few days. Especially with how like some people might be surprised that obviously Bitcoin has made a significant jump into the 50,000, 60,000 range for the last I don't know, like last week was crazy, right? Like with the with this kind of jump. However, one of the biggest issue was that all of these jumps, or like these breakout, they are just way too fierce. Is that even the right word? Like they are like just crazy. Like this is typical Bitcoin, right? And the trading system that I've been following, or the trading system that I adopted, it's not very well suited for these kind of behaviors, especially when something like this happen, right? So like you have this intraday rally of at least like $1,000 ish, like $2,000-3,000, or even with this, like all the way from 44,000 to 54,000. This is like $10,000 price bump. This is like something that my system, it finds it's kind of difficult to follow. However, having said that, it doesn't mean that there wasn't opportunities for us to trade, but for the rare opportunities like these ones. So this is the two opportunities that it's the safest to get in. Or so here, I wasn't available. Like I was busy with something else, and that is fine, because the thing with Bitcoin is there will always be an opportunity in the future, if you want to trade actively, trading Bitcoin, you will have to be patient, because this is just the way it is, and the other strategy works out as well, which is just a simple hodl. Like a lot of people are having great success adapting this strategy. It requires a minimum amount of basically knowledge or anything. Like you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is, when Bitcoin drops in price, you buy and then forget about it. And we were talking about this when Bitcoin was lost at 38,000, and if you bought then, right, and without doing much, you have like a $20,000 profit very easily. This kind of it's this kind of return is not strange to Bitcoin. And if you don't want to actively trade, or if you find yourself busy, not wanting to do any of these that I've introduced in the channel, maybe the best strategy is just to hold and forget about it. The key thing really is to buy, then forget about it. You have to be, you cannot check Bitcoin's price on a daily basis if that's a strategy you want to adapt, because that will make you wonder, all right, so I bought at 38,000, now it's 46. Should I sell? Because stuff happened. Could it be not going down instead of going up? And then most people will probably gradually sell when Bitcoin's price is hitting 52, 51. But now look at where it is now. Like it was at 58,000 yesterday, and we're looking at some level of correction here today. But still, if long term is what you're looking at, buy and hold is still the best strategy there is. It beats every single other strategy, especially for Bitcoin, because given the situation, and then given the kind of belief, the consensus people have built around believing that Bitcoin will continue to grow in price, and the amount of Bitcoin available will continue to decrease. This will just mean one thing, which is the price of Bitcoin will just keep going up. It just keep going up, until it hits some level of threshold, but nobody knows what that is. So, but then for the foreseeable future, people who are in this believe that Bitcoin will continue to rise in price, but the price will also fall. So it just what I'm really saying is, if you don't want to actively trade, the best strategy is probably just to buy the dip. If you bought here, right, even if you bought here at 40,000, you would have had a pretty good profit. Doesn't matter when you sell, right? It's here, but will it go back down to 40? Absolutely. Even at 38, maybe 20,000, but then it will come back up again, right? It's just the matter of time, and and if you want the least amount of skills required to successfully invest in Bitcoin, this is buy and hold is so far the strategy that requires the minimum effort, but also have probably one of the largest or biggest successful rate. All right, so having said that, let's look at where Bitcoin is today, and will there be any trading opportunities? I will also do a separate video for Solana right after this, but instead of putting them together like before, I will do separate ones so that it's easier to index, and it's also easier for me to review and look at what I was thinking at the time. And as usual, disclaimer: the videos that that you're watching is no way to be considered as financial advice. Do not invest irresponsibly, and to just make sure that you know what you're doing. And I will not be. I'm not sharing financial advice here. I'm merely sharing my own opinion of where the market might go, and then a lot of these content are solely used for myself. All right, so maybe I should create a screenshot and then just tap it here like everybody else instead of reading it out loud. But oh well, yeah, I'm lazy. Okay, so coming back to the chart. Yesterday, Bitcoin was at almost 58,000, and now we're looking at a 3,000 drop, $3,000 drop from yesterday, which is kind of expected because there hasn't been really much of a serious correction since its previous uptrend back in late September, early October. So for 12 days, there hasn't been really any, serious price correction. And looking at the daily time frame, right? We are still at this level, which is, which means that on the daily time frame, we're still in this upward trend, right? Because this is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low so far. There are 6 more hours for this candlestick to close, but chances are, if it doesn't keep breaking this, we might continue to see the trend going up to perhaps the previous high. Maybe, I don't know. This is just one of the possibilities. The other possibility will be just it won't recover and then hits here, or another major correction. So any of them, it's possible. Don't try to apply the least amount of judgment towards the market when you're trying to place your trade. That way you will be trading knowing that the market is random, so that you will not attached to the positions that it will hold, and then that basically makes you available, or make you capable of leaving your position when you find out that you betted on the wrong side. That's super important. So looking at this, I think it's good and bad, right? Bad. What's not good is this drop is pretty significant, but what's good is we're coming back to another critical support resistance level, and usually this is when the price will bounce or will continue to go down. So there's let's see if there's opportunity for us to get inside and then place a trade here. So obviously, on the 4-hour time frame, this is somewhat clear, I would say. You see, these two, these couple three, and then here, right? So a lot of people are using this line, the current price, as the support resistance, and I'll just gonna draw a line here and move it up a little bit so that as many wicks touches the support line. But still keep in mind that it's not a line. Support resistance is an area. It's just this, part of my horrible drawing skills, but it's this area. You just gotta be reminded of that. Okay, be mindful of the area. It's not a line, so don't try to just don't get yourself confused. I get myself confused all the time. That's why I keep telling myself. All right, so are there opportunities? Usually I will switch to 15-minute time frame right away. Okay, good. I like this. What does this mean? I'll disable the MA20 so that it's cleaner. Basically, this is a really good thing, right? Because there has been a lot of consolidation around here, and then price drop down here, right? And this is the important critical support resistance area, and we're seeing this. We're seeing breaking through the area, but then the price got quickly pulled back up. So what I'll be doing is I'll be looking for this pattern. And this means that the price breaks out, but then got quickly pulled back up. Then we're seeing the resistance, we're seeing the support being formulated again around the same level. And this basically means that the probability of the price to go back up higher, it's higher than the probability of the price goes, break through the support again. That's just that. We are trading probabilities here. So what I'll be watching closely is that will it go up again, then comes back. So, but it's kind of it's kind of difficult to do right now. Maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, still hard. But anyways, what I'll be looking for is I'll be looking for the price to go at least break out again, comes back, consolidates for a couple bars, then here. So it looks like it's going towards the direction we think it will be going. So definitely I will be keeping an eye on this. This is exactly what we're looking for and what we should be waiting for. If you want to trade anything, this is definitely one of the best opportunity to get in. Considering the most recent drop in price increase, that is. So what I'll do is I'll be watching this very closely. It looks like it is going towards to the direction that we think it will go. So maybe the best way really is to just draw this and just leave it here. Compare it, the kind of pattern you're looking for, with the pattern that Bitcoin is showing here. And if the pattern gets formulated, it's definitely worth a try. Set your stop loss here for, I don't know, like $100 maybe. So basically you're buying a lottery ticket for $100. If it breaks your support, your stop loss, you lose $100. But if it doesn't, if it goes back up, you quickly pull your stop loss to break even, then you will have received a lottery ticket for nothing, and you could be winning upwards to 1,000, 2,000. You don't know, right? Because right now we're at 56. The previous high was 58. So if you put down like 1 Bitcoin, your maximum kind of it could stop probably from here. It could probably stop here. So you're looking at maybe like $1,000 of profit. So that's you lose 100, and then your possibility of getting back is 10. So the risk to reward ratio is 1 to 10, which is reasonable. I like it. I like anything that's above 5. So 1 to 10 is really something that I'm looking for. And the other way to verify whether or not this will happen is let's look at, because we're looking at a drop here, and remember we keep using like the kind of the Atom theory that we keep using, referring back to for estimating where the price will be going. So you pick this, because this chart, this candle bar, it's the first one that breaks out of this box, right? So we'll be using this candle bar as the main anchor point for Atom theory. So I took a screenshot of it, flipped, and it looks like this is where the shorting side will stop before it comes back up. So yeah, definitely worth a try. And it seems that it's already breaking. Okay, all right, good. So what I'll do, I'll set up alert here, make sure if it comes back here and the support level is validated again, then that's when we will come back to placing a long order. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today, I guess. It's good that we have gotten this opportunity right off the bat. All right, so that's it for Bitcoin. Ooh, look at this. See, this is very strong. I really like it. But don't rush in right now, right? Don't rush in right now. Wait for the support to formulate again. Wait for the support to formulate again around this area. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I will place. I really like it. I really like what I'm seeing here. This is okay. So there's another one here. We're very close to. So we want to make sure that this formulates a support before we get into the market. Mostly because there's this, and then there's this. Remember, okay, we're back. Let's switch to here.